I was standing at the altar, finally marrying the man I loved after 28 years of fighting through a world that treated me like I was broken. I was born mute. 2 years later, my sister Lily was born, and suddenly I became nothing more than a burden. When I was 7, they left me with my grandmother and disappeared from my life. Grandma raised me in a tiny house. We barely had enough money, but she gave me something my parents never did: love. While Lily got vacations, gifts, and attention, I spent my childhood studying and working. Every insult became motivation. By 28, I owned a successful design company. I had a beautiful home, financial freedom, and a wonderful fiancé named Ethan. He had even learned sign language just for me. For the first time, life felt perfect. Then came our wedding day. I had just reached the altar when the church doors slammed open. My parents walked in. Behind them stood Lily. Gasps echoed through the room. My mother pointed at me. "Stop the wedding!" The music stopped. Everyone stared. My father stepped forward and said, "This marriage shouldn't happen." Ethan frowned. "What are you talking about?" Then my mother said something so ridiculous the room went silent. Ethan should marry Lily instead. Nobody moved. Nobody spoke. My mother continued. "She's prettier. She can talk. She can give him a normal family." Lily actually smiled. I felt years of pain rushing back. The abandonment. The loneliness. The birthdays they missed. The nights I cried wondering why I wasn't enough. Before I could react, Ethan stepped forward. He looked at Lily. Then my parents. Then me. And he laughed. A loud, genuine laugh. "You abandoned the best woman I've ever known because she couldn't speak?" My father's face turned red. Ethan shook his head. "I spent years looking for someone like her. She's kind, intelligent, successful, and stronger than anyone I've ever met." The guests started nodding. And there it was. The real reason: Lily's husband had divorced her months earlier. She had no job, no savings, and massive debt. My parents had spent everything trying to rescue their golden child and were nearly broke. Now they wanted my fiancé to save her. I pulled out my phone and typed a message. Ethan read it aloud. "Family doesn't abandon a 7-year-old child. Because she's different." My mother's eyes filled with tears. Then I typed one final sentence. The sentence I'd waited my entire life to say: "You threw away the wrong daughter." The room erupted into applause. My parents stood frozen. The mute daughter they abandoned had built a life worth admiring. The golden child they worshipped had become their downfall. Minutes later, Ethan and I got married. My parents had spent their entire lives searching for perfection, and in doing so, they had lost the only daughter who truly loved them. That was the last time I ever saw them, and I never regretted it.